Our guest now from Capitol High School, senior receiver, Crunchy Bays. Crunchy, welcome in, partner.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for having me on here.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Believe me, man, you've had a good year so far. 47 catches, 671 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Capitol Cougars are 8-2 on the season, getting set for round number 2. And we'll talk about the opponent coming up here in just a few minutes. But talk about the season. You guys are playing some pretty good football right now.
Yes, sir. It's playoffs. We're going to go home. We ain't trying to lose no time soon. We're trying to go back-to-back because we'll be the first team in a long time that did that.
I was
one of my
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say one of my teachers at Capitol, he be messing with me. His name is Michael Terry. He won a championship, but he didn't go back-to-back. He lost his last year, and I'm trying to win this year. So I can laugh at him when I go back to class.
Well, I was going to ask you what that mindset was coming off the AAA championship a season ago, coming into this season, but now I know what it is. It has to all do with the coach or with the teachers.
Yeah, so I can have something over him because he got something over me right now.
We'll talk about this year, and obviously Fred was alluding to that, but you finished the regular season with a couple of wins. You beat Spring Valley, you beat Woodrow Wilson. But back in week number 8, you suffered a loss. It was a 32-21 loss to George Washington. And, we were talking to some different players, Mookie Collier from Bluefield just a moment ago. He said he learned a lot about his team in the loss to Richlands midway through their season. Go back to that loss to GW and kind of what that meant to this team kind of getting ready for the playoffs and not wanting to taste another loss here this season.
Well, GW was our rival. We don't never want to lose to them. And I guess we got our heads was too big that game, and we thought it's going to be a cakewalk. We wasn't really practicing as hard as we usually do. So when we went out there, everybody was half doing what they had to do. When good blocks out there, our defense wasn't right. We just let them run all over us.
What's this rivalry? It's almost developed here against Martinsburg. This game in the postseason that's now happening for the 3rd straight year. What's that been like? Martinsburg won in the 2013 semis, 35-21. You guys got them last year, 35-7 in the semifinals. And when the brackets came out this year, we automatically pointed to that game. Here we go again, round 3 for Martinsburg and Capitol. What sticks out in your mind about those games against the Bulldogs?
Well, they come to play. And I think the year that we lost, I was hurt. I didn't get to play that year when we went up there to play them. And I really don't know about that much of that game because I didn't go with them that year. But we got to come to play. They always got a good team every year. And I think they got some tricks up their sleeve for us, but we ain't going to let them beat us.
We're talking with Crunchy Bays and senior receiver for the Capitol Cougars. Crunchy, talk about some of these other players on your ball club, offensively in particular. Silas Nazario's having a heck of a season. We know about Tyree Pratt and everything, and you're getting some help out there from a kid by the name of Kerry Martin. You guys have a pretty explosive offensive football team right now.
Yeah, that's what makes us great this year. We got a lot of skilled players this year, and Kerry Martin's my cousin. But it's like they can't single out one person. Like if they try to guard me, then Kerry's right there, and Silas, and we got a kid named James. He's another running back for us. So we all just get in a mix of it, and Kalai Clark. Like we just all get the ball and keep them off balance so they can't just key on one player.
We'll talk about that. It's a little rivalry with Kerry in a good way, in a family kind of way, with the cousins as the wide receivers for Capitol High.
Oh yeah. We got a good rivalry. Like we laugh and all that. Talking about how many catches we gonna get. Like we compete against each other and make us better. It ain't no hate, it's just straight love, cousin love.
Crunchy, what are the keys for you coming up on Friday night, just as a whole for Capitol? If the Cougars advance into the semifinals, you said you're not going to let Martinsburg get the win. What are the keys to get that win then for the Capitol Cougars?
Well, first, we got to play defense how we've been playing since we started the playoffs. Make sure we execute on offense. And we just got to stop them when they're pass. I think we got the run game shut down. We got Dorian Etheridge and them at the linebackers, and Savion Brown and them on the line. So I think they can hold that down, and that's what's gonna make us win. Because if they can't pass or run, then they can't score.
All right, buddy, we're going to let you go. A couple of thoughts, though, before I let you go, and the fact that that teacher you were talking about, what was his class, 95 or 89?
I think it was. Let me see. I forgot.
I wonder how old he is. Does he look like an old man? Huh?
Yeah, he got a little bit of gray hair.
I hope you have a good grade in that class, man.
I got to in that class.
All right, you're good then. You're good. Well, I'll tell you what. You can do something that Capital has never done. Capital's never won back-to-back. Now, the old Charleston High School won 3 in a row. But Capital's never gone back-to-back. So you guys could do something that no one else has ever done. That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir. That's what we want to do this year.
All right, let me ask you one other quick thing. I know your first name is Miguel, but where's Crunchy come from?
Well, when I was little, and I was fat, and I had a little ponytail in the middle of my head, like a little wrestler. And my cousin, and my mom and them. Well, my cousin couldn't say my name, Miguel, because we was both little. So the Kick cereal commercial came on, and then they just started calling me Country because they said I looked like one of the Kick cereals. You know how the little balls? I was fat.
I love it. I love it.